Everyone go check out DR Sports Talking Tactics right now. Matisse, tell them, why should they watch it?
Because we're sick.
All right, is that all you're going to give? All right, fair enough. Because we're sick. Go watch the show right now.
Yes, guys, and welcome back to another DR Game Day Live. You're back with myself, Fuad, and we're here for another big one. The Champions League semi-final, second legs. So these are the deciders. Again, it's Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Same stadium, same teams, different name. Giuseppe Meazza tonight.
Wow.
Oi, Tonali.
Oh.
Oh, goes past Mkhitaryan.
That's good from
in the
Tonali.
box. Oh my God. What a save from Onana. That probably should have had a better finish there from AC, but wow. Was that a foul on Barella before the move?
I think they'd have gone
that's
mad
what Inter are claiming on.
Oh, okay.
Some tennis. I think there was a tennis event on.
Perisic,
one
Oh,
of the two
here
clubs.
we go. Dzeko on the left here.
Go on.
Rish cuts inside of Tomori. Goes wide to Dumfries.
back.
One more in the middle. Barella.
Oh,
Great
what a
save from
save.
Manyan.
That was really well worked as well.
Great play from Inter Milan there. Just catching AC on the counter there. Dzeko might just be offside, but he might have been kept on by Teo. Man, he beats his man a little bit too easily there. What a save. That is strong wrist from Manyan. Mike. Magic Mike.
Good football. It's coming alive now this time.
I love this. I love this. Listen, the Italians are back, man. Do you feel like Serie A is coming back, though? Because you look at this semi-final now, you got AC Milan, you got Inter Milan. In the Europa League, you got Roma, Juventus there as well. In the Conference League, you've got Fiorentina there. Is Italian football starting to feel like it's maybe not even as strong as it was? Because even if you look at the league, the last 4 seasons, you've had a different winner. You've had Napoli this season, you had AC Milan last year, Inter the year before, Juve the year before. Is it kind of back to being that kind of nice, cool league that it was maybe?
Certainly feels that there's a bit of a renaissance,
Do you feel
I
like
think
that's
definitely the top team has gotten stronger through the years. And I mean, in the past couple of years, it was always an unexpected team like Roma reaching the semi-finals against Barcelona or something like that. But a little on and off. Atalanta as well, doing really well, but then dropping lower and not reaching Champions League the year after. So it's nice to see a competitive league again. Then I don't know how well they match with the rest. I mean, they're all high in semi-finals in Europe, so that certainly says something.
Yeah.
And beating Barcelona is something that a couple of years ago I would have said we're never going to beat Barcelona. And now we did in the group stages. But then again, you have City, you have other teams that you're like, do we have the level at the moment to compete with them?
There's almost like a super level yet still to reach, but I feel like it's at like a nice competitive stage at least, where I think you could play a Napoli, an AC, a Juve, an Inter, and they'll kind of all give you a decent game. They can all beat you on their day, but then it's also a case of you might be able to beat them if they're not kind of up to their levels or playing up to their standards, if that makes sense.
And you can see that with Juventus. I mean, who would have thought that they would have dropped out of the Champions League at the group stages, losing to Maccabi Haifa?
We've been trying to sell Harry Winks for 4 years. We've been trying to make that shit sexy. He's now at
Leo.
20th place.
Can he get a shot?
Oh, shimmy. Oh my God.
That was
just missing the back post there, and I thought he was going to hit that near post. Wow.
Was that a cross?
No, that was a finish,
no.
man. And this is what he's capable of. This is what you were talking about, those individual moments. Or is that a handball in the build-up, though, and a foul on Darmian?
No, it was a shot.
The shake and bake he gave to Acerbi there, though. Ay. I know his groins are hurting.
It was a handball.
Bastoni claiming handball there. You can make a claim. It did hit his elbow. 7 minutes left in this first half now. Still 0-0 here, 2-0 on aggregate. Kalanoglu with a dangerous free kick position here. You know he's a set-piece specialist. Whips one in, and Manyan just saving that.
Did that go over the line?
I think he kept that in.
Great save.
Oh my God.
To be fair, I think it was straight at him, but it's the fact that, you know, when there's so many bodies and you almost see it last minute.
Was it Dzeko again?
Yeah.
Just getting a flick on it. I think it came off someone in that kind of pack in the middle there. Yeah, double save as well.
That's just
right place, right time. That is, man. You just got to put your body in the right place.
I've got to say the delivery from that was excellent.
Listen, Kalanoglu, set piece specialist for as long as I can remember.
Oh, he's working hard
You know what I'm
Working
seeing?
hard, hype. That's what they do when they got no ability.
Oh, go on.
Oh, Lautaro, Lukaku, 1-2 punch.
What's going on?
Ball stuck under his feet. Oh, he got it out. Lautaro, yes! There we go.
That's it.
Game, yes, set, match.
Tie done.
Done.
I think the goalkeeper
Hey.
should have done better there.
That's an iconic celebration there. Stand on the heralds. Let me hear you.
Well done.
You said Leao has a moment to put himself in history. There it is.
We've given him a bit of praise for a couple of saves he made earlier in the game, but I'm going to say here and now, he got beat on his near post there
I feel like
by a
that's too much
shot that
venom.
wasn't rasping, was it?
I think
That
he
was too
toe
much
pokes
venom,
it.
I feel like.
I think he toe pokes it, so there's a little backlift. It's just quick out of his feet.
Doesn't expect it. And I expected him to do what Leao did and kind of go to the back far post, but
In reality, I don't care. Like, I
Just
mean,
happy
at
with
the end
the
of the
goal.
day, it's
Comes
a
off his
goal.
arse, you don't care.
Nah,
I
that
don't know.
is-
I could be premature, but that looks like
hey,
the nail in the
all I
coffin.
will say is Lukaku coming on,
Composure.
big difference.
Yeah.
As soon as he's come on, some energy. He's onside as well. Tomori Teo keeping
He's
him
got
on.
a save out.
Yeah,
It's not a
gone
toe
through his
poke,
legs.
but he
I would say
definitely-
it's a fizzer, but he gets a hand to it. What?
We, as Arsenal fans, we look at someone like Inter. They've just won the game.
Nah, they're
And-
just
oh
shaking
no,
hands.
They're
oh,
just
they're high
cheering,
fiving.
yeah.
Well, they've won it really.
They're doing that. Let me thank the subs before I run
Yeah,
on the pitch and
yeah,
go
yeah.
mad. Let me
Yeah,
thank
so
everyone around me.
we're actually taking inspiration. Well, certainly someone
Yeah.
like me is, because I'm thinking, listen, just goes to show it doesn't have to be your Bayerns, your Madrids, your PSGs, and you know what I mean. If
But
you-
I do think before that, like Europa League was a thing, and Europa League we reached the final with Conte, and that's sort of a big training moment to then
Yeah.
step and do this, because then you get to the final of the Europa League and you don't win it with Lukaku's
Lukaku,
infamous
defensive
own goal, sadly. But
It's no
Yeah.
surprise that Villarreal, who won the Europa League, end up getting to the semis.
Yeah.
The Euro. Well, okay, it is a surprise 'cause they beat
It's a
Bayern.
springboard, isn't it?
But yeah, you when you learn how to win in Europe and get results, there it is.
Last final seconds before the whistle goes. And there it is. Inter Milan, the first team qualified to the UEFA Champions League final this season. Lautaro 1-0
that's
today.
great for the club, great for the city,
Yeah.
great for the manager and the players. Because
First
as
time
I was
since
saying, look,
2010,
they finished
though.
third in the league, and now look,
How does it feel? First time since 2010 must be a good feeling at least, even if you're not
It's a
kind of
good-
thinking about the final just yet.
listen,
just this
like,
moment.
you win against AC Milan. You cannot ask for anything better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a semi-final, you reach the final. It's against AC Milan. I enjoy watching this now. Like all the players being desperate. I mean, sorry, that's
and
a
if you're
bit.
Lukaku,
If
then
you're like,
you're vindicated by wanting to go back there, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I remember, to be fair, he took a lot of stick, myself included. People saying, look, you've been unprofessional, you're twerking for Milan when you're a Chelsea player. He had his reasons, and I think tonight he will say certainly he's been vindicated. Here I am in the Champions League final.